Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of WhimsyCraft. If you're looking at the background and wondering, Alice, what building is this, and where is this on WhimsyCraft? We're not currently on the server itself. I am still kind of going through the damages and trying to get my infrastructure back from the hurricane. And it's going to be probably another 3 weeks or so from the time of filming this, so we're looking at maybe early November, the first week of November, second week of November. I should have a WhimsyCraft episode out, as long as I can get my internet back by then. Now they have told me that it's going to be another 3 weeks at least until they can get to it. We do have a date scheduled for them to reconnect my internet, so let's just hope that it doesn't take much longer than that. Now you're probably wondering, well, Alice, if you don't have internet, how can you film a WhimsyCraft video? Because you can't get on WhimsyCraft, right? And the answer to that would be, well, unfortunately, yes. We cannot get on WhimsyCraft at all. But luckily, there was some footage that I was filming for the next episode, and I was actually filming some of it during the hurricane right before the power went out, because I knew that we were going to lose power. I just didn't know that it was going to be this bad. But I was trying to get some stuff filmed. So you might hear a little bit of wind in the background, but probably not too much, because about when I was recording, everything had kind of died down a little bit. It was right before the bad came in. But until then, enjoy this episode. And I will also be making content on my single player survival world, because I don't need to be online to do that. So enjoy this episode, and hopefully the next time you see me on WhimsyCraft, I will have full internet and we'll be ready to get back to all of our adventures. So let's use a little bit of that Hobbit magic to get us back to WhimsyCraft one more time. You know what, everyone? I was thinking on the last episode, we installed this mailbox, but we didn't give our fella Hobbit one. So that means YMG doesn't have a mailbox and he can't get mail from Hobbit HQ. So we're going to fix that today and go install him one. And I've already got a pack made right here with everything that we need. Now, because we haven't installed any roads yet, and there's really no way around there unless you're a mountain goat, and I don't feel like hopping around the mountain, we're just going to take our little Hobbit shortcut that I still do need to finish back here, but we're going to go ahead and ride the minecart and head on over to YMG. So I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, now that we're over here at YMG's, let's go ahead and pick a spot just for this mailbox. I really like that. And then we're going to get him set up so that he can also receive mail. And I think the best spot, I did talk to him earlier and let him know that we were going to be installing this today. And we decided that this little area right here to the left of his base was going to be perfect. I can kind of fit it right in here without too much work. So just give me a minute, I'll get this thing installed, and then we'll all be connected to the Hobbit network, which I don't know is a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, and that is almost done. Let's go ahead and make sure that they can see it, and they can change that if they want, because I'm sure he might not want pink, but that way at least it's there and it's bright enough where, hey, they'll notice it. I've also put a sign over here, so that way that they know if I don't know if YMG was in his base when he logged out or not, but at least that way there's a sign there, and then there's a sign here, and I've done a little bit of decoration to the mailbox just to make it look a little bit better. Again, you know, he can change any of this if he wants. I just did this to make it look a little bit nicer. And I've also added a book here that we're going to go ahead and put in his mailbox so that he'll have, and it just says, Dear YMG, I have installed your Hobbit HQ mailbox for you. I hope you like it, and please change anything around you don't like. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I am glad that I checked that, because as we can see, we have a typo. And there we are. Now that that's done, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put this in his mailbox.
You've got mail.
And now he has mail. And then whenever he comes back, that'll be ready. And then if any of you are wondering, I'm not running my shaders right now because there's a little bit of a lag on the server for me, but this is what it would look like if we were running our shader. And I think that looks pretty nice. So let's head on back over. We have some more work that we've got to do today because it's been a very busy day. We'll head back to the base and then we'll kind of get back to doing what we were doing to begin with. Well, I think the inside of our house looks pretty good for now, and it could still use a little bit of work. The outside needs a whole lot of work. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and try to finish this up and make it just a little bit easier for all the other whimsies to get to our base and come see us, because this, jumping up and down, that's not easy. So let's make it a little bit better for everyone. Hello everyone. We're in a hole, and if you're wondering why we're in a hole and we're having to be very quiet while we're in a hole, it's because, well, we had a message from Hobbit HQ earlier and it led to this. So while I build what's going on here, let me take you back there and let me show you what happened. I need some of this. I need a lot of that.
You've got mail.
I've got mail. Nobody else is online. Why do I have mail? Let's go find out. Nobody's been online. Must be Hobbit HQ. Dear ArcaneAlice, we have noticed that you have made quite the progress on your housing. We here at Hobbit HQ would like you to please take some leisure time for your fun activity. Who is that back there when I'm trying to read this? I hear you. These guys, I don't know what it is. Like, is it everybody else? Because they attack me constantly. Let's take care of that. And then we'll figure out what this book is about. Leisure activity, fun activity. What was... I'm not sure. But where are you at? I hear you. Yeah. Y'all always like to be in my crops. Can y'all not... Y'all have the worst timing. Boom, boom. There we go. I just use y'all to take yourselves out. I know my shield's about to die. These guys. These guys. My goodness. Get out of here. Oh, there went my shield. Alright, get out of the crop. Please get out of the crop. Thank you. Yeah. Goodbye. My goodness, these... Look at this. I probably look like a pincushion, don't I? Yep. Yep. I'm gonna do something. I don't look at this. Look at this. My potatoes. I'm gonna do something to make it where they can't get up there, because they are just destroying my crops. Every time I turn around, they're over here. Just jumping around. Alright. Okay, well, let's see what that book was all about. Look at this. So many crops lost all the time. Alright, the book, apparently. Let's see. Dear ArcaneAlice, we have noticed that you have made quite the progress on your housing. Yeah, I would say we're getting there. I wouldn't say progress. There's still a lot more to do, but yeah, sure. Here at Hobbit HQ, we would like you to please take some leisure time for a fun activity. We do not want... I think that meant to say our. We do not want our employees to get burnt out. Okay, well, let's see. Fun activities. Well, there is something that I had been planning. I wasn't quite ready for it, but I think I do have everything we need. And seeing how no one is online, I have just the thing. Let's go in here. This was a Hobbit HQ mission, so we'll put it right there, stacking up our books. I'm definitely, if this is how Hobbit HQ is going to run, I'm going to need more bookcases. This is cool. I like it. This is going to be really nice at the end of the season, being able to see all this. So I have this box, and it's been sitting here. Well, the box hasn't been, it was a chest originally, but we went in busting. So now I have a shulker, and I have collected all of this, and this will be the perfect prank for someone, and I have just a person in mind. So we'll go ahead and gather up these items, and we'll head on over to that person's base. I need to take a nap real quick. I don't think I'll need a bed while we're over there. I think I can just ride my horse, and we'll be over there really quickly, and I think we're ready to go. I don't think I need anything else, really. I don't really need that ominous bottle. Let me get rid of some stuff, and then I'll meet y'all over at the person's base that we're going to prank. Okay, so now that everything is set up, I have it on this timer, and right now I have it on a very short timer, just to kind of show you what's happening. Hopefully Scan won't log in, but any minute this will go off. And there it is, woohoo. And I've got to go up there and see if it's, I don't want it to travel too far. I kind of want it to be a mystery of where it's at. Yeah, I'm going to go up there and make sure that the sound doesn't travel too far, and then I'll come in here and I'll get a longer counter on this. But I want to do it real quick before he gets here, so give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've reset the timer, and it is loud enough just where you hear it in this area, but then if you get a little further away, you won't hear it. So it's going to be one of them things where he's probably only going to hear it once in a while, and it's going to drive him crazy. But yeah. So let's head back to our base, and we'll wait to see what happens with that one. Well, everyone, unfortunately, that's where I lost power, so I don't have any more footage for this episode, and this is where this one's going to have to end. I can't wait to see y'all on the next episode, and until then, bye!